Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
What about The Office there, Ricky?
Well,
yeah, what about that?
You're getting your feet wet with the American Office.
Yeah, well, just popping up for a laugh.
I remember years ago you were like, you were staying away. Now you're kind of taking a peek.
We were staying away for a very good reason, that we thought that it should be made by Americans for Americans. You know, I worked in an office for 7 years, and we made that, and the attention to detail, I think, what made The Office good. And then, what's the point in doing a remake and doing it again? It just didn't seem... Right. I mean, originally they wanted me to play the David Brent character, and what's the point of that? I just could have kept mine going. But once it's on its own sort of 2 feet, I'm just doing it for fun, really, as a little...
What if they come to you and go, $5 million an episode?
That's what I got. I got $5 million. $5 million. Dollars, though. So, yeah, so but it was good. You know, it was that bloke, he's dead now, Marlon Brando. Didn't he get £1 million for that cameo in, like, the early...
Superman. When he did Superman. He just walked out. They had a bag of money and he left. They actually gave him the money in the fucking scene where he looked into it.
And they worked it into the scene.
Said, all right, it's here.
Actually, Chuck Berry has done the same thing. You've got to have cash for him.
Yeah, there's a bunch of $1 million guys. There's a bunch of guys.
Not one of them. He's like a $9 grand
But whatever you pay him, you got to give it to him that second.
In the guitar case, next to the pistol.
He actually will unplug, put the guitar place in.
No, he's got a bunch of things. He also wants a red Cadillac rented for him, waiting for him at the airport.
That's one of those things that probably isn't true.
He wants a ham sandwich before he goes on.
His agent or whoever has to be backstage with the money so he can see it while he's on stage.
He does. Yes, it is true. And I actually saw him because he'll just use local guys. He uses local guys to play with him too. That he hasn't practiced with. Right. They just got, and they are doing. And then he walks out, plugs in while they're there. They're playing. They keep on playing. He looks at his watch. It could be like, fuck it, I'm done.
Like
puts the case in, 35 minutes and he's gone.
And they say, what are we playing? He says, we're playing Chuck Berry songs.
Yeah.
And he just goes, it's the same song, I guess, 14 times.
Just keep doing it. But everybody will end up there. It'll be Louis one day. It'll be just same thing.
No, Louis got a great attitude to money. He, I think he says it in Talking Phone. I don't know if we left it in. That we're talking about when Chris is saying, you're the blackest white guy ever.
Right. Yes.
Countdown to poverty. Right? And,
how black people, when they get Chris's old bit about how when white people are rich, they're rich, and their kids are rich, and their grandkids. But when a black guy gets rich, it's countdown to when he's poor again.
And
that's what it's like for me, yeah.
But you said something. You said you don't see it as your money, you see it as the money.
Yeah, it's the money. It's an element. It's like oxygen.
That's great.
It's not right to hoard it around you. You got to keep circulating it back out into the system.
So you earn money.
That's how the
and
economy
you spend
works.
It.
I spend it right out my asshole. I just buy shit.
What'd you buy today?
Nothing. It's early. It's only fucking 10:30 in the morning.
You buy gold though. That's smart.
What? Yeah, I bought some gold coins.
Smart.
Yeah.
I
bought gold
I don't know.
Just you could pay Louis in 3 magic beans, and he'd be happy.
I bought a bunch of gold coins. They were about $900 when I bought them. They're an ounce each, and they're now worth $1,500.
So this is true. You really did buy some gold coins.
I've been to the gold store with
gold bullion coins.
What were you thinking?
I had cash. I got paid in cash for a
So you went out and bought some gold coins?
Got some gold coins.
You did? Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. And they're went from $900 to $1,500 each. That's a pretty good
Just a
profit.
weird purchase, though. What else did you get? A horse and a slave?
Throwback. It is strange. Right. That is weird. Did you do it as an investment, or did you think, I wonder if this will work?
What do you mean, if it'll work?
Did you do it as an investment, thinking, I wonder if I can make money of this, or was it a little whim, or?
I just wanted some gold coins.
It was shiny.
And I also knew that gold keeps going up. It always goes up.
How do you know they're real, though? Like, how do you know that's honestly 100% legit?
They're American mint. They're U.S. Eagles or Canadian maples.
What do you think of this as an idea that I want to do Idiot Abroad 3?
You bite it. You bite the coin.
I want Carl to do this. But Carl's going to do it, we think, right? We're not sure yet. But it's called Fool's Gold. I give him £1 million, and he's got to spend every pound once, and he's got to make another $1 million. And he thinks it's easy.
He thinks
he's got a year. I'll give him £1 million, and he's got to spend it all and make $2 million. So make £1 million.
So we invest it. He has to buy things that would.
He's got to figure some shit out.
And I said, what would you do? He said, first thing, buy some scratch cards. I said, how many? He said 5,000. That was his first thing.
5,000 scratch cards.
Yeah.
So $5,000 goes to scratch cards.
Yeah, and then he's just scratching a hat. That's
not terrible. It's not terrible odds. If he buys 20, if he gets a few 20s in there, a few 40, scratch cards.
You can make some
few $100 once in a while.
Yeah. But here's the thing: if you win, say $50, they'll say, "Do you want $50, or do you want me to give you 50 more scratch cards?"
And that's a mistake everyone makes.
That's how they get you.
Yep.
I did that once when I was going. I forgot to buy my family presents, and I went down and I got them all like 10 scratch cards each. Right?
You forgot to buy your family presents?
Yeah, but I was late. I forgot. Yeah, and the kids, there was like nieces and nephews, like 10-year-olds, winning a $5 and then going down the shop and getting
from like the smoked cigarette shop.
Exactly. Wow. They're addicted now.
Smoked cigarette shop.
Yeah, the smoked cigarette shop. Whatever the fucking English fucking retards call it. Whatever these fucking worthless fucking people call their version of it.
How many people did he offend in that? English fucking retards. Just
two exactly. Really, one. They're all over there.
Oh,
every retarded person is in England. It's true.
Oh God!
Wow.
Well, I can't wait to watch Talking Funny. That's for sure. You picked the right guys too, there, Ricky. HBO 9 o'clock, April 22nd. I just want to keep getting that plug out there.
When
Jimmy.
is it?
Jimmy,
were you intimidated talking to? Not on a personal level because you know Louis and you know Seinfeld, but you're talking comedy and stand up.
But Chris Rock, because he's black, maybe you're intimidated.
I was trying not to say that, but it is what I meant. I meant he might steal something. But with three great comedians like that.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking stand up with three guys who are legitimately great.
Yeah, I was really. All you're thinking then is, I don't want to be the least funny person in the room. I was. But but then I get the back end.
No, but I loved hearing you talk about you fucking doing a new act every year.
Why do you curse so much?
Because it just makes me sound like people listen more when you curse. I'm insecure about what I'm saying, so I say fucking people like this guy's got street cred.
Yeah. I liked it. It's great. I love this guy, honestly.
One of the most honest people.
I know. I love his face. I like the way he talks. I like his fashion.
First time that's ever been said.
No, how can you not like that face? He's great.
Jim is lovable.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy Norton.
Well, come on, now the pressure's on me. I'm just going to start fucking bombing left and right. To be honest, never notice me. If you don't notice me, I kill.
I remember Louis ruined your act once. He made me laugh. He said something to me when you were on stage, and you heard it.
No, that wasn't.
What happened?
Please don't tell me you're confusing me with that fucking buffoon Bob Kelly.
No. Maybe you are.
Really?
Yeah, because Bob was on stage.
He's confusing me with Bob Kelly.
Bob was on stage. Bob was on stage, and you were in the room and I was in there with you.
The Comedy Center place.
Yeah, and I said something to you, and you laughed, and Bob got excited because he thought you laughed at his act.
Yeah.
But you weren't even listening. I was distracting you.
I thought that was you.
No. Thank God you're wrong.
Were you on that night?
I was, but you were. I think you weren't there when I went on. I remember seeing you outside.
We
talked.
Yeah, maybe that's the confusion.
Jim was a great comic.
Thank you.
No, I know. I have seen you.
No, I'm happy to be confused with Bob. That's like somebody saying, like, "Hey, was that you in the yard?" Oh, sorry, that was dog shit. I stepped in.
Your stage name is Carrot Top.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I have a lot of funny toys I pull out.
Yeah.
I used to hit a watermelon. I was kind of him too.
I was kind of him too. Did he die or he got
Gallagher had a heart attack on stage?
He works at the smoking cigarettes shop,
and he has to sell his house now.
He's still
really?
good.
Because he had a heart attack?
I don't know.
He's going to live in a van like the wrestler?
We learned that he day trades when in between radio interviews, so I guess he wasn't good at that.
He day trades?
He franchised him on to his brother, and his brother toured as Gallagher too.
No, I remember that.
Yeah, we know.
But he's
after the interview, he hangs out the entire day at the radio station and day trades. It's very strange. He just sits in the hallway.
I sat with him for an hour. Buy gold coins.
Buy gold coins.
That's the way to go.
I love you buying gold coins. That's great. I just can't imagine it. Just imagine you going in like that with just your breakfast all over you, and you've got a big wad of cash, and I go, "Good morning, sir. Hi, how much is that?"
Yes, that's how it works.
Well, if the economy crashes, why would gold be worth anything? I mean,
gold always runs up against depression.
But I guess at one point, like, oh, here's something shiny. This is great. But now human beings have, television.
It's perfect,
but gold keeps going up,
isn't it? Because it's finite. So they know you cannot make it,
and that's it.
You can't get it from anywhere else.
The first time I bought gold coins when I don't know, in the late '80s once.
This is so weird.
And they were $300 an ounce. $300 an ounce was gold. Now it's $1,500 an ounce.
Get
so that's how it's gone.
Here.
Yeah, it's gone. It just screams upward more than anything else.
Like, that's really not that much.
But it's running the same as Coke. It's running the same as Coke.
Yeah, but no other stock is like that. You know,
Sure,
that's
it is.
Apple.
That's a good point. Why does it go up?
Yeah, it's insane because you can see, like, if you were a caveman, like, oh, it's shiny. But now, if everything goes...
If there's no water to drink, nobody's going to give a shit that you're holding gold.
That was the best radio face in history, by the way. No one will get that. But
if there's no water to drink, I'm not going to worry about my gold coins, how much they... Fuck, my coins are worth shit. I'm going to die with worthless gold coins.
Exactly. There's no water.
That's going to be what I'm worried about. My daughters are skeletons, and I'm worried about my gold coins.
It just seems like if you have gold coins, they're going to die with you because you'll never...
You're not going to with some gold coins and a pirate hat next to you. That's what I think. No, gold has.
Do they move it around? You know, when it's against like stocks or shares, or one country gives another country $20 trillion billion. Is that gold moved somewhere?
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it.
Fort Knox has this massive gold reserve in it.
Yeah,
but it might not exist. No one goes and looks at it. No one goes and makes sure it's in there. Have you seen it?
I just wanted to be a part of it. Felt good to jump in and have the floor for a second.
That Bob Kelly's amazing.
Yeah, he's terrific.
I got tire tracks in my back. Ronnie ran right over me for the punchline.
Well, our money used to be on the gold standard. That's what the pounds are, and your pounds sterling. It used to be when we used to have American dollars. Really old ones are called silver certificates.
But there must be a movement of gold though, because otherwise. You could say to another country, here, we'll buy this and give them money that doesn't exist. Yeah. There must be something to show for it. There must be some sort of token.
How many stones did you lose?
How many stone? It's not with an S, right?
Almost a stone.
It's about 22 pounds.
Attaboy.
But, yeah, thanks. Thanks for asking.
You lost a lot more than 22
You'll
pounds.
edit out everything that's happened between those two statements. How much do you look at 22 pounds? I go, thanks. Talking Funny is on the 22nd of April.
They won't plug that.
No.
That'll be cut.
No. Stories about your friends.
No, that's just not like radio. It's just like hanging out.
Well, that's how we try to do our show, Rick. This is the best way to do it.
Hearing Seinfeld, you said something interesting about how comedy is empathy. And I thought, wow, he's right. And then Seinfeld goes, no, it's not.
No, it's just
and then I was like, fuck, that's actually a good point by Seinfeld.
I don't know. I think it is empathy. I think you have to like someone. I think you have to understand what they're saying. I think everything has to be personified. You can't make jokes about the inanimate. But he was saying you are above the audience.
The
what? About the inanimate.
The inanimate?
Inanimate. Something that
I didn't hear the T at the end.
Oh, right, sorry.
Maybe Jesus to laugh at somebody, you have to like them. But Seinfeld is a weird. He doesn't really fit into. Every comic has something wrong with them that I know. Like they're sex addicts or drug addicts or gamblers. And with him, I can't figure out what his fucking psychosis or problem is.
Find out after he dies, it'll all come out.
It certainly will. His computer will be open.
Got one. I don't buy that you have to be. You have to, have visibly something wrong with you. I think you have to be aware of your own inadequacies and play on them. But I don't think you have to wear it on your sleeve.
Not necessarily, but every comic I know has something wrong with them. They don't even necessarily. Hold on, I'm having a pissing match here. They don't have to. They don't have to wear it on their sleeve, but they actually all have something.
Seinfeld said you have to be above the audience.
Yeah.
No. He said no.
That's what Bob said.
No. Wait.
Got your coffee. Boom, you get some money.
No, what he was. I was saying that you can't be above the audience. You have to sort of fall over for their pleasure. Right. In a way, you have to put yourself below the audience. Show them you've had a worse day than them. Yeah. Funny. He was saying, but you're already above them because you got the mic. They're all looking at you. You're the only one talking.
Right.
I thought it was. I think
Jerry also, he doesn't look at, I mean, you have this really humane version of comedy, and it comes from sort of like Laurel and Hardy and Chaplin and stuff.
Yeah,
like these lovable. But Jerry is a technician. He's about the jokes. Jerry looks at comedy like music. Like he used to tell me he was like
he just
playing
like
a horn.
to write new songs
on paper.
He just likes to he gets off on the material. He gets off heavily on the material and how he does it.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.